drummer for most of my career, I love how a good rhythm section arrangement can help support and shape a song. Whether it's consistent grooves or parts that have a lot of energy and dynamics, a good rhythm section arrangement can have a huge impact on the song. And plus, they're fun to put together. Hey everybody, I'm Charlie Waymire and I do music as Sound of Objects. Today I want to go over how I approached the rhythm section arrangement for my song Brand New Day, including the drums, bass, guitars, and some good old-fashioned snare overdubs. This song actually started out as a piece I was writing for an Instagram reel, because sometimes I use IG Reels and YouTube Shorts just to riff on new ideas, test out new sounds, and then I turn them into short little songs. And that's what Brand New Day was supposed to be, just a short song of a new idea that was originally just a piano part with some snare line overdubs. The arrangement was really just two variations of the A section with some snare line being added to the second A. But I really liked the uplifting, hopeful vibe of the piano part. And once I added the snare line on there, I was like, man, I really dig this. I think I need to flush this out and turn this into a full song. And that's how this song was started. While the main focus of the song is the piano, there's really only two main sections. More on that in a minute. What I want to focus on in this video is how I use the rhythm section to help build the song around the piano. But before we go any further, I want to introduce you to the supporting cast, because without these guys, I could not have finished Brand New Day. On fretless bass is Griffin, and on guitar is my longtime production partner, Ernesto Homeyer. Both of these guys are fantastic players, and I'm excited to have them on the song. I wasn't able to get any video of the actual recording of the piano parts, but since everything is built around the piano, I want to take a second just to go over the arrangement, just so you have a reference. Now, like I said earlier, there's really only two main parts to this song. There's the A section that has variations throughout the song, and then there's the bridge that has a key change with these like segue connectors that happen between each section. So let's take a listen to the A section. That's the basic idea of what the A section sounds like. But like I said before, it kind of evolves as the song moves along, starting out in its simplest form and then gradually adding new elements to the part. How the rhythm section comes in and what each of those parts play will help transform it even more. So now let's take a listen to part of the bridge. Mainly what I was looking for out of the bridge was for the song to open up a little bit, maybe feel like it was breathing a little bit more compared to the A sections. Okay, now you have an idea of what the main piano parts are. Let's take a look at the entire arrangement real fast, and then we'll dive into the rhythm section. We start out with a piano intro just to get the ball rolling. That goes right into A1, which is piano only, and this will start the evolution of our A section. A2 will be where the bass is introduced. So this is going to be the first time we hear some actual low end. Following A2 is a short A minor connector just to build some anticipation into the bridge. And a lot happens at the bridge. Not only is it a new section, but this is where the guitar and the drums are introduced for the very first time. Following the bridge is a short A reintroduction, it's piano only, followed by the A minor connector where I add some bass and drums back in just to help build into that final A3 where it's all hands on deck. Piano, bass, drums, guitar, the snare line. There's even a few tom overdubs, but since they weren't a big part, I decided not to go over them in this demo just to keep this video moving. And that's the arrangement for the full song. Now it's time to hit the drums. Here's going to be the main drum sound. It's really going to be kick, snare, and ride. That's pretty much it. I'm going to have one tom fill in the main drum part, and that's it. And most of the sound is going to be from the overheads, which are my good old Roswell Pro Audio Aztecs. I do have kick mics, do have my snare mics, not gonna have that ride mic turned on at all. I want the sound to be a bit more natural, so I'll use the kick and the snare mics ultimately more as like a presence mic, so to speak. And then drum-wise, classic maple for this. This is a 20-inch kick, actually. It's really tight. It has a super fat, round, fast low end. And this right here is one of my favorite snares that I own, which is a 5x14 8-lug classic maple snare. Oh, this snare is so much fun to play, and it's actually perfect for this tune. So that's gonna be the setup for everything. Now let's go have a listen to what it sounds like and see if I can do this in one take. The odds are probably against me, but we're gonna try. Now that the main drums are done, it's time to do the snare line overdubs, but I'm going to make a couple changes. I'm going to swap out my Roswell room mics for my Audio-Technica ribbons because I'm going to use a lot of room and I want them to feel different than the main drum sound. Also going to swap the 5x14 Classic Maple for the 5x14 Legacy Mahogany. What I'm going to do is start with the end of the tune, because that's the part that I actually know exactly what I'm gonna play on the snare. I'm gonna track to the drums only just to make sure that my rhythm section is tight. The only mics I'm going to use for the snare parts are the overheads and the room mics. I'm not even gonna turn the snare mics on. So there's gonna be no direct sound per se for this, and I'm gonna double them. I'm gonna do one on the left and one on the right. Time to track some snare. Over the years, I've been fortunate to have my production partner here at Ultimate Studios, Ernesto Homeyer, play on a lot of sessions with me. He's got a great ear for parts, and he's a huge help with arranging too. I did have a few ideas for the guitars on this song, but when you have good players, sometimes you need to know when to just get out of the way. Explain your ideas, and then let them do their thing. So let's have a quick look at the guitar recording session with Ernesto. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, one more. The only change I want to try this time is on the C and the D, not playing on starting on the downbeat.
Oh, okay.
Just delay it, because you got all that space at the end. I think that might be cooler to fill up than the beginning.
Okay.
One bar, here we go. 3, 4. that was kind of cool. Ooh, that was neat. I forgot to record when you did the main chords on the end, but we're gonna double them. So we're gonna get it now. Beautiful. Bass players, you are my favorite, except for drummers. I think bass is so important not only to the rhythm section, but to the entire song. There is so much you can do rhythmically and harmonically with bass lines. So get good bass players on your songs. I was extremely honored to have had Pete Griffin play on my first single, Moments in Motion, and now Brand New Day. Like Moments in Motion, I wanted a fretless bass because I thought I had the right texture and sound for this song. And just like with the guitar, I had ideas for what I wanted the bass to play, but as soon as Pete knew what that was, I wanted him to put his stamp on it. So let's have a little look at the bass recording session with Pete. So we're going fretless one more time for this last tune, I think. We haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure this thing sounds so freaking good. And we got a DI, and we're gonna do a little bass chorus on a second channel and just have a little bit of fun with that. So, all right, we're gonna go to work. I'm just gonna hit record because you did two things there that I'm already like, okay. Cool. Go. So it'll be in loop record.
Okay.
All right, I already, we may be good. Okay, I actually like that. I like the movement.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. I think that's the one. And that feels good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, now let's get the rest of the bridge.
Yeah.
I just gotta check. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. There we go, yes. Ooh, that was cool too. There, okay. Now I think
I just did more of the kick pattern in that last one, the third one.
I really like the approach on this take because you kind of made a line that repeats a lot and puts stuff around it.
Okay.
I love. Can you do? We just do stuff from the top again, that approach,
Yep.
And then if we need to punch, we will. Because that felt strong to me. That's the breakdown for the rhythm section arrangement on Brand New Day. It's available at soundofobjects.com, the Sound of Objects Bandcamp page, plus it's streaming everywhere. And another huge thanks to Ernesto Homeyer and Pete Griffin. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Ernesto also mastered the song. Please sign up for the Sound of Objects mailing list so we can stay in touch. I can keep you informed on new music. There's a ton of that coming. New videos, plus I'm working on some new things I'm going to announce soon. Got links down in the description for that. Thank you all for joining me on this video. Now go enjoy some music and I'll see you in the next video. Get a bit different tone out of the drum for the left-right spread. Spread. You know what I'm saying? Spread. Take 5. Nope. Take 6.